Hi, welcome to Premier Guns, Adrian again. Just want to do a quick video again, similar to the follow-up on the FX, which was a follow-up to the introduction of the air rifle range itself. Let's start with the air arms. We're looking at, as a shop, looking at the air arms and FX. I went through the FX before, just a brief overview. I want to do the same thing with the air arms. Probably show my age a little bit, but I'm a big air arms fan. So I start with the TX200. This particular one is the full-length rifle in the beach. You notice there's a Hunter carbine as well, which is essentially the exact same gun. You notice this, slightly shorter barrel. So a little bit handier to manoeuvre, a little bit harder to cock, but essentially the same rifle. Slight weight difference, slightly longer barrels, extra forward weight to the gun. So we've got them all here so you can pick up and see yourself what you prefer. We've got those available in the beach stock as well. So exact same gun, slightly cheaper in the beach, so very much a personal preference. Air arms also do a very interesting gun with Pro Sport. This is an underlever, but it's a single barrel underlever, so little catchment just below the fore end there. So essentially the same action as the TX200, but perhaps looking a little bit more firearmsy, I suppose. But we have those available in the beach, and again, the walnut. Air arms these days are doing some absolutely fantastic walnut stocks. I think, like all manufacturers, they probably would benefit from a little bit of oil aftercare for yourself, but that's probably half the fun of buying one of these guns. You can put a bit of oil on for yourself and make them look even prettier. But there's some actually stunning checkering on these. So skip checkering, quite how to describe it. But say feel free to come down and have a look at the guns that we have got, and we'll talk you through. We have these in 177 and 22. So moving on to the Air Arms PCP range, you essentially got the 400s and the 500s. And you got the 10, then the 410, the 510, 10 donating. There's a 10-shot magazine available on there. So again, we try to carry the full range of guns, but example here is the 410. So they'll do this in a 410 Classic, which is your full length cylinder. This is your basic beach stock, although it looks incredibly nice with Manelli checkering on there. That's a 10-shot magazine. You have the same gun, again, in the lighter weight stock. So it's what you call a super light. Now effectively that's a poplar based wood. So the stock itself is a lot lighter. This particular gun is the 400, so you might notice it hasn't got the magazine, it's got a single shot tray. Again, something very popular with the target shooters. People preferring a side lever, but a single shot. We have the 500, again, in the green Superlight stock. So a quite simple pull back cocking, so incredibly smooth. Just fire that shot off. Referring to the carbine, so it's the shorter version. And you can see that's your full rifle version, and there's your carbine version. So slightly shorter barrel, slightly shorter cylinder, and obviously reduced shot capacity on that one. Air arms are on their own spin-off, using the 510 action, seeing the popularity of your AR-15 tactical style rifles these days. So this again is based on the 510 action. So it's side lever cocking. This with a biathlon style lever, 10-shot magazine, Picatinny rails. It's a adjustable stock on here as well. So we can adjust the length of pull. Very much AR-15 compatible grip on there as well. So that's available should they like the tactical look. Air arms also very much into their target shooting. Now the entry into Hunter Field Target is a Hunter Field Target 500 that has been out a few years. Again, this is based on the 500, so it's a single shot side lever. Interesting enough, these are unregulated. A lot of people these days sort of want regulated because it seems to be the in thing to have, thinking they need it. Well, this is proof alone that you don't necessarily need to have a regulator. They designed this gun with the idea of having the cylinder in perfect harmony, length of the cylinder, capacity of the cylinder in perfect harmony with the valving. So shot-to-shot consistency on these is absolutely phenomenal. Again, this is on with the Ultimate Sporter style stock, so adjustable comb, left, right, butt pad, so you've thumb rest there for yourself. You can get extra hamsters, accessory rail at the bottom. They're a bit loud because they come with a muzzle brake rather than silencer, so very much a target style shooting rather than perhaps hunting. If you like the feel or like the side lever, 10 shot, they do a 510 Ultimate Sporter, so same stock as the HFT 500, but this being the 510 with the 10 shot magazine and the 500 series with the side lever cocking. So nice and easy, but also nice and quiet. So very different with the moderator on those. So I have a range of those as well to have a look at, both in the Ultimate Sporter style stock with the laminate, but we have it in the walnut again. So essentially the same gun, perhaps a little bit more traditional looking with the walnut rather than the laminate. Following on from the stock we have of Air Arms, we are expecting to get the XTI 50s potentially next month. So we've got 4 of those on order, both the Field Target and the Hunter Field Target variants. We've also got your Chimera coming, which is a very limited number gun, so celebrate Air Arms 40th anniversary. We've also got the TX200, which will be interesting gun we saw at the show. It's the TX200 which I showed you a minute ago, but coming in a Ultimate Sporter stock. So the Springer TX200 underlever in that stock. Some at the show, they look absolutely phenomenal, but they're on order and should be with us shortly. But any questions, queries on them, feel free to give us a call. We're big Air Arms fans here, so planning on stocking a lot of them. Personal favourite for myself, I've got a TX200, which I love, and do really fancy this stage now a HFT 500. So when I get to save my pennies up, we might add one of these to the cabinet. So thanks for watching, and any questions, queries, please give us a call. I'm Adrian, Premier Guns, and hope to speak to you soon. Thank you.